When you want to divide two fractions, you're going to take the top fraction and multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. So we have 7x over 5. I'm going to turn this into a multiplication problem. I'm going to flip the bottom one. So that's going to turn into 35 over x. And then we're just going to cross cancel before we multiply. So 5 divides into 35. So 35 divided by 5 is going to be 7, and 5 divided by 5 is 1 down below. We also have these x's that we can cancel out. So I'll cancel this one and cancel that one. So all we're going to have left is just 7 times 7, or 49, and that would be the final answer there. There's no variables in this because they canceled out. Let's try another one doing the same process here. Take the top fraction, and we're going to multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. So we're going to turn this into 30 over x squared. We can reduce this. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 30 divided by 5 is 6. Then we can cancel out the x squares. And so we get 12 on top, 2 times 6. And the bottom, we just have 1. So we can just write our answer as 12. This also works if you've got something else going on besides just regular x. If you have a quantity, it also works for that as well. Okay, so for this problem, take the top fraction, and we're going to multiply it by the reciprocal of the bottom fraction. So same process as the previous problems we've looked at. Okay, now this one, you probably want to factor on that. So let's do a factoring step on this one. Nothing can be factored in the first fraction, but the second one, we can factor a 7 out of the top, since that's the common factor. And then on the bottom, we still have the 3x. So now that we've done that, we see that we can cancel out the x minus 5s. Those cancel. I can also reduce these numbers here, the 3 and 15. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 15 divided by 3 is going to give you a 5. We still have an x there, and that x can also be canceled out with the x down below. So now we've canceled everything out that we can. We end up with 5 times 7, which is 35. And then there's only a 1 in the bottom because everything else canceled out. So our answer would just be 35.